Good day, everybody. It's Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. Okay, so today's video is all about love. It is the end of the week, so I do my love readings, and today's going to be what can I expect to happen within the next 7 to 10 days, okay, within this connection. So this could be a love interest, someone who you're dating and you're not really too sure what's happening. Maybe it's possibly a twin flame or an ex or someone who you believe to be a twin flame. And you're just trying to figure out, what the next 7 to 10 days is going to be like. Now, obviously, not all of these are going to happen in exactly 7 to 10 days. Some of them might take longer. A lot of the time divine timing has to come into place, and we have to be a little bit patient. So this is just the energies that are falling into the next 7 to 10 days, okay? But hopefully the manifestation of that will happen fairly quickly. Okay, so we have got pile number 1 with this. I'm doing the Christmas theme. Hopefully I can remember this every reading. So this golden glitter ball or glitter cone. Pile number 2 is the little Christmas present, and pile number 3 is the silver Christmas ball. So have a look at each pile. Think about your person, the person that you think is your twin flame, person that you're needing a bit of answers about. I do have some secret hidden messages under each of those piles as well, so something that each one of them may want to tell you. And when you are ready, I'm now going to start with pile number 1. Okay, I'm just going to move these across. Oops. Okay, so pile number 1, for those of you who have chosen the golden glitter ball, this is your reading. Okay, so I'm going to get to the other messages last. I'm going to do your tarot first, as I always do. Right. 7 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Hierophant, Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Right, okay. So, okay, so your current circumstances is that of the 7 of Cups. Now, this can have 2 meanings to it, so I'm going to go with both, considering the fact that we are now, it's a general reading. So, either you are someone who has a lot of options, so therefore you may be dating a few people, and you might have your eye on 1 or 2 and you're trying to decide on which one to have. Or, and the reason why I'm saying this is because I've got 2 knights, one's trotting, one's charging. If you are a man, and it doesn't necessarily mean for a man, because a woman can do this too, you may be thinking about options or ways to go towards your person, or options or ways, like maybe for example, this card could be the illusion card. So you either have got a lot of options in front of you and you're trying to decide what's an illusion or not. You could feel maybe perhaps that this love situation could be an illusion, or you worry that this love situation could be an illusion and it's all in your head, okay? Because there's like a bit of like a cup that's got like a bit of like magic. I see that as magic surrounding, like you don't know what's underneath there. So maybe you are a little bit concerned that this relationship is too good to be true, or this person's too good to be true, and you're worried that it may be a bit of an illusion, or it's all in your head, okay? Or for others, you may be deciding that you want to buy this person a gift, or you want to send this person a message, or you want to tell this person something, and you're looking at the different options. I mean, here we have got jewelry, we've got this wreath, got a bit of a snake and a bit of a devil energy there, but There's a bit of a castle there. So you may be just looking at some of the options of, how can I go to this person, or how can I come forward to this person with how I feel. Is this the illusions? How are they going to respond? Because this person's kind of looking at all these cups, and all these cups kind of represent something in their minds. Okay, so that's basically what it is. It's about having all these cups in the air and having all these different decisions and thoughts. And some of these thoughts could be, either negative, that's like a bit of a devil energy, so there could be negative egotistical thoughts, it could be sexual thoughts, it could be, with the snake feeling like you're going to be bitten. There's the ones with all the jewels, there's ones with the castle. So to me, this is, in some way or form, you have a lot of thoughts in your head. As I said, either you are looking at different options because you're dating a few different people, or you're looking at options as to how or what you need to do next, or you're worried that this is just an illusion. Okay, so that's your current energy. So if that doesn't resonate with you or with your current situation, then maybe you need to go back to the beginning and relook at the past. Okay, what do you want to happen? Okay, so you want victory in this situation. You want victory in this love situation. This is someone who has won, and he is trotting quite high on his horse with the reef on his head, and he is very happy. He's been championed along by people, and people are clapping and praising as he walks through the crowd. Okay, so this could be a man on his white horse, want to have victory again. Maybe you are wanting to be this woman's knight in shining army, and you kind of wanting to go in and be everything that she's ever dreamed of. Okay, or just simply you just wanting this to happen. If you're a woman, maybe you're wishing this man would be trotting in victoriously towards you on his white horse. Either which way, you just want victory to happen in this situation. What is hidden from you in the situation is the Hierophant. Okay, so if you are worried in any way or form that this relationship is not going to be what you're expecting it to be, the Hierophant is here to tell you that there's no need to worry. The situation is definitely going to be elevated. Okay, so if they are just an option in your life, this person that you're thinking of, the person that I'm sure you know in your head, is the person that you possibly are going to get married to. Okay, because the Hierophant's that of a traditional relationship, which means it's a relationship that you date, you fall in love, you move in together, and you get married. Okay, so this is what this is saying. So what you don't realize is, if you think it's an illusion, don't, because the Hierophant's here to tell you that actually this is exactly where it's ascending. It's a relationship that's going to have a higher level of commitment. So whether that's moving in together, whether that's getting engaged, or whether that's actually getting married, that is what's kind of it. I'm not going to say the next 7 to 10 days, unless of course you are engaged and you decide to elope. But that's the hidden for the relationship. Okay. The advice here is, okay, so here we've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is someone who is, he's quite regal, as you can see in his face. He's well dressed. I mean, you got to kind of look at the kings in those days, and he's quite balanced. He's got his emotions in one cup and his scepter in the other. So in other words, he's got water, and water's all about emotions surrounding his feet, and the water's, it's fairly calm. That to me is calm water. So the situation, or your advice in the situation, is to be calm. It is to level your mind, not to have all this stress or these worries that you may have in your head at the moment, but rather to just be a little bit more balanced in your thoughts. Okay, balance your emotions in the situation. I think everything is turning out the way it's supposed to. You just need to maybe, again, balance your emotions. Okay, and the outcome in the next 7 to 10 days, well, this knight is rushing in. He has got his sword out. He's ready for battle. His sword's also ready for communication. So this guy is ready. He is charging in to get his woman. Okay, So if you're a man, this could be you may then start to realize, or you may have started to balance your emotions. You've now figured out how or what you're going to say. And this is you on your white horse, off to go be victorious and go get your woman. Okay, if you're a woman, this is your man. Okay, so he is the Knight of Swords. He is ready. He is coming with communication. He's charging in, and he is not taking no for an answer. Okay, he's coming to swoop you off your feet and take you off to wherever he needs you to be. Okay, so let's get into your cards. Okay, so we've got the card here, gardening. So yes, this is definitely what is reaping. This is definitely what is manifesting. These are the seeds that are being planted. So again, these seeds could be planted with you here right now, tonight. This may be your illusion putting down, and something that could definitely manifest within the next 7 to 8 days. Again, please don't be all upset if they don't come within the next 7 to 8 days, and they might only come a month later. It's the energies are there. Okay, you just have to have faith that this person's coming, or the situation's going to happen. Then we've got the vitality, empowered, and perseverance. So there's the perseverance, and this is saying to me that definitely your Knight of Swords is going to persevere. They're not going to give up on you. They're not going to give up on the situation. Okay, this is a time for, if you're a guy, then this is a time for you to be empowered. This is a time for you to feel the vitality and get on that horse and ride. Okay, if you're a woman, there's also a time for you to feel, dandelions are also the wish. I also see this as the wish. I mean, I don't know if you know, also at children, when you picked up a dandelion, you used to blow on the dandelion to make a wish. Sorry, I've just been kind of stopped in my tracks and say, look there. So this is saying to me, whatever you wish tonight, whatever you want to manifest, whatever you wish tonight, believe in it, because it possibly really and truly can come true in the next 7 to 10 days. Okay. So what do we have here? Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Okay, so again, the situation, I don't know what's happened between you and this person. Again, like I say, either you feel like it's an illusion or what, but you are stronger than what you realize. You can manifest the situation. It can lead to marriage or a high level of commitment. It's definitely there. Okay, you just need to balance your emotions, find the inner strength to see you through the situation. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. Okay, so this could be compassion for your person. Maybe, for example, your person haven't really shown you how they feel, because possibly they have options if it's not you that has options, and now they realize that you're the person that they want, and they're going to come charging in, and they're asking you just to look at this from a fresh perspective. We've got the date the 15th up there, so maybe the date the 15th is quite relevant. Could be the 11th or the 15th, which is quite relevant, which really and truly is around the corner. So yeah, just if you see things from a different perspective, you'll have the answers. Okay, so these are just little messages that I kind of blindly picked out of the card, and this is either what you want to say to your person or what your person wants to say to you. So take whatever resonates, but I think this is what your person wants to say to you. I love you. Okay, so I miss you. It's killing me not seeing you. Wow, I wish I was with you now. Okay, so if you believe in any way or form that this is an illusion, then clearly with those messages, it's not. Your person does love you. They miss you. I mean, I wish I was with you now. It's killing me not seeing you, and I miss you. It's pretty obvious this person wants you. So again, this is either you that's going to charge in and make up or ask them out or whatever, or this is them coming towards you and telling you, I love you, I miss you, and charging in. But either which way, these energies are what you can expect from your person, pile number one. Okay, so let me know down below if that resonates with you at all. And of course, if your person does come in the next 7 to 10 days, please let me know. And if you enjoyed the reading, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help the channel, especially at the moment with so many YouTubes on the way. If you really want to help my channel and allow other people to get these messages, please give it a thumbs up, and even a little comment below, even if it's just a thank you or a thumbs up in the comments below. Anything will really and truly help this channel and these messages to get to as many people as possible. Thank you so much, pile number 1, and I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Right, pile number 2, those of you who have chosen the Christmas presents. I'm going to go through your cards. Okay, so we have got the Devil, Ace of Swords, the Empress, Page of Pentacles, and your final outcome card here is the Four of Wands. Okay, so this card is your current situation with your person. So if this does not resonate, then maybe you need to go back to the beginning and relook at the past. Okay, so the Devil card is one of many possibilities. Okay, so listen to all of them before you make your decision. Okay, so your current situation is possibly one that feels obsessive. It's something that could possibly be toxic. It's something that could possibly be you feel like you're chained to another person. It could just be your thoughts are negative, okay? At the least, it could also represent sexual energy. Okay, so take any one of those that resonate. But your current situation with this person is not generally a good one. I mean, you know, if it's sex, then it's possibly one that maybe you feel is one night stands, or maybe it's a fling, or maybe you just feel you're really obsessed at the moment with this person. This person could be a Capricorn for some of you. You may feel like you changed to them and you just can't get them out of your mind, and so that therefore your thoughts are obsessive when it comes to this person. Some of you may feel like this person's toxic, or you may be worried about this person being toxic. And for others, you could be in a toxic situation right now. As I said, take whatever resonates. And if this does not resonate at all in none of those situations, then maybe you want to go back to the beginning. But it could just be you are obsessed, you have negative thoughts. You know, this is the ego card. It's the card of, there could also be addictions. You know, in your current relationship, you're addicted to them, them addicted to you. I don't know. Again, take whatever resonates, and if this does not sound like your card, then maybe you want to go back to the beginning and choose a card. What do you want right now? Well, you want a new beginning. This is a card where you kind of needing or wanting some kind of fresh energy, some kind of fresh new news to come in, one that will give you possibly some communication. So if you with someone, maybe you are obsessed, or feeling depressed, or feeling really anxious because of the fact that you haven't had any communication with this person. And so what you're wanting is a new beginning, a new bit of inspiration in order to get this situation to perhaps begin or start over again. You just want to communicate. Again, that could be the reason why you're obsessed, is maybe you just don't feel like there's been inspiration or something to do with that. Okay, so that's generally what you're wanting at the moment. You just may be needing some, even possibly some mental clarity. You know, maybe you don't know what's going on, or you're wanting a breakthrough, and you're just wanting a fresh start in the situation. Okay. What is hidden from you right now with the situation, however, is exactly what you are wanting, and that is the Empress. So the Empress is about a situation being birthed, okay, because she is the mother. Always, you know, to me, it's the Empress is like the queen of the land. She is, you know, complete mother energies here, and she's all about giving birth, or, you know, she's the abundant queen. She's the abundant, well, Empress. She's got all the stars on her thing, you know, which represents heaven on earth. It represents, I mean, I suppose you can wish it as you're wishing it to come true. So this is kind of hidden from you at the moment, meaning that at the moment there is a rebirth happening in the situation, okay? There's a new beginning here. It represents feminine energy, you know, possibly for some of you, someone's pregnant in the situation, just throwing that out there. But yes, this is quite, you know, this is a harvest, time of harvest. So there's no need for you to be so obsessed with the situation, because there is a possible birthing. You just don't see it right now. Okay. The advice for you, okay, so here we've got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is, you know, this is definitely one of, and pages normally come with news. So there may be news coming with the situation. You just don't see the news right now. The page is someone who is showing that there's a lot of potential here. It's a development. Right now you need to deal with your inner awareness, okay? So maybe while this whole situation, instead of putting your focus and energies, you may not get this message within the next 7 to 10 days. And I'm not just saying that to upset you. Some of you may. It's just, I feel like this is a time where you need to be patient. This is a card of going patient, a card of going steadily. And again, it's while the Empress is giving birth, this is something that your focus needs to be less obsessed with this person and more in tune to yourself, okay? Because when you work on yourself, you actually help the energies become a little bit better. You know, it's like the chaser-follower situation is what I'm also getting. And if you're constantly chasing after someone, you sometimes push them further away. And so you need to put the focus on yourself and then allow them to chase you, okay? And then what will the outcome be? Well, this is a fantastic outcome, and that is one of celebration. It's one of the wedding card. This is the 1111 card, which is also the soulmate twin flame card. It's a card of, you know, you guys coming to celebration. It's a card of possibly marriage and possibly moving in together, okay? So there's no need for you to, again, get all in your head with these obsessive thoughts or these obsessive ideas or obsessing over this situation. It is working out. You just don't see it right now, and it might take that little bit longer, pile number 2, unfortunately. But you know what? It's going to be worth it, because if this is the person you want to marry, then, you know, all good things are worth waiting for, aren't they? Okay? So don't be despondent by the current situation. Carry on working yourself. Carry on being patient. This is steady. It's coming, but it's slow. Okay? So just have patience. Okay, let's look at your oracle cards. Okay, so what did I say? Communication. So there is new communication coming in. There is a little bit of inner truth. You know, pages are also the cards of new. It's the cards of young. So what might come in is there may be a little bit of communication in the next 7 to 10 days, for example, but it may not be anything great. It might just be a hi, how are you? You know, it may not be, hi, how are you? I love you. I want to marry you. Let's get settled down. You know, it just may be a hi. It may be something that has to be taken slowly. So you could definitely be getting communication in the next 7 to 10 days. But again, let's allow it to be a slow process. There again, you got emotions. So this person may initiate a new beginning. There's a bit of rejuvenation going on here in the emotions. So emotions are flowing and may be small, but yeah, just give this person time is what I'm saying. We got your back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. And this is someone who's coming out of the darkness into the light. Okay, so out of this dark cave, they're coming into these beautiful trees with even better rainbow colors and a beautiful goddess waiting on the other end. And it's, you know, the back to what you love is, again, there's the dove, so that's also peace. That shows me peace. Butterflies shows me rejuvenation, shows me transformation, and it's transforming you. The situation is transforming both of you. If you guys are twin flames, you need to realize that both you and them are going through this transformation. Okay, so while you're working on yourself, you actually inadvertently actually helping them work on themselves. Okay, and you are going back to what you love. It's finding your passion. It's maybe finding out who you are. You know, when you want to communicate with someone, it's more interesting to find out who you are so that you can really, get to, well, okay, you need to get to know each other. So what I was just actually, that's quite freaky. I was just about to say get to know each other better, and here we get the card, get to know each other. So learn to meet each other's needs for love. So, what is quite interesting is when you start to get to know yourself, you also started to also get to know what are your needs for love. So you need to communicate this to your person as well. We all have different love languages, okay? Your person might not really understand yours, and they treat you the way that they feel like they need to be loved. You treat the person the way you feel like you need to be loved, and sometimes we completely misunderstand each other. So again, go back to what you love, find your passions. Maybe you need to, as I said, you guys will go back to each other, and start to get to know each other. But this is like starting all over again. So this is like all the romance going on a boat, possibly. Maybe you're traveling overseas, or going on an island holiday together. Possibly, this could be a honeymoon in the future after you get married. Either which way, it's just really a time. I've got the number 44 here and the number 3. I don't know if those represent anything, but it's just for you. Okay, so I have chosen little messages that I've kind of blindly picked out of the box. And this could possibly be the communication that's coming for you. I am waiting for you. Okay, so this might be quite weird, especially if you've tried to communicate and this person's not coming back for whatever reason. But emotionally, it's saying to me that in the 3D world, you may not be communicating with them. In the 5D world, they're waiting for you. So they're waiting for you to get your stuff together, to get your business together, to get yourself together, to, get to know yourself, and to have this transformation. This could be what you are doing as well. It's over, ? So this is like a question, maybe they're asking themselves, I wonder if this is over. Maybe you're asking yourself, is it over? Okay, so that's just a thought. I can't stop thinking about you. Okay, so this could be you obsessing over them. There could be them obsessing over you. Look here, you are my soulmate. So your person really does believe that you guys are soulmates. You've got the 1111 card there. So, it's a good sign here, pile number 2. You may just have to be that little bit more patient. For example, it may not be 7 to 10 days, but it may definitely start processing within the next 7 to 10 days. So, it means the energy will start to build. But the more you work on yourself and your life and transforming yourself and transforming your passions and really getting to know who you are, the quicker I believe this manifestation will happen. But you need to stop obsessing, okay? Allow this person to do work on themselves while you work on yourself. Okay, pile number 2, that's what I have for you right now. Send me a comment, please, guys. Your likes really do help the channel. It really gets this message. If you know of anyone else that needs this message, please share this. And if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Okay, I will chat to you soon. I'm now working on to pile number 3, silver ball. Right, pile number 3, these are your tarot cards. Right, 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands, King of Wands, 6 of Cups, and 8 of Swords. Okay, so what is happening right now? So you've got the 10 of Cups, so you are feeling pretty happy right now, okay, and maybe with the situation or just with your life in general. This is quite a positive card to have. This is a card of happy families. It's got the rainbows. It's got the marriage. So right now, I think you're feeling quite satisfied in your life. You may just be feeling quite harmonious. As I said, whether this person's, maybe you've got this person already in your life, and you just may be asking a few questions about it, because this is generally the wish fulfillment card. People coming together, mutual respect, mutual love. It's really is quite fantastic. Okay. And what you wanting to do is you wanting to take a chance. So this is someone who has, that they got the world in their hand and they are contemplating. So they are holding on to this one, staring out into sea, and really trying to, contemplate. So I really don't know what you're contemplating, I have to say, because it looks pretty good. I mean, you've got like the total satisfaction there, and yet you're contemplating. So maybe there's just I'm just kind of skipping ahead here to try and get some answers. I do see that Eight of Swords is your final card, and so I'm wondering if it's just, maybe you're just not too sure. Maybe you're just very scared. Like this seems too good to be true is what I'm kind of getting here. It's like you're kind of seeing everything you've ever wanted, and now you're really sitting here going, oh gosh, is the situation really everything? For some of you, there may be two different people, and you may have to make possibly a bit of a decision. It just could be for some. But yeah, you may be just planning your future. So maybe, for example, you've met this person and you're like, wow, this person is everything I've ever wanted, and you actually can see them, that you could just be seeing them as being everything you've ever wanted, and now you're just making sure, you're just contemplating, maybe this is just your dream state or your manifestations right now. Maybe it hasn't actually happened yet, but you can actually see this person as being your everything, your wish fulfillment, your love, your everything. And so now what you're wanting is just, you're needing time to just making sure you're contemplating, is this person everything that I've ever thought of or loved or, wanting. What you don't see is that, help is coming, or this person's possibly coming. This is someone who's generally energetic male leader. Maybe for some of you are single. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking of all the things. Maybe you're single right now, and your dreams at the moment are constantly about someone, and so you're contemplating and you're wanting someone to come in, and this is a sign of someone coming in. So this is an energetic leader. This is someone who is possibly quite wealthy, someone who's of authority in their life. They're pretty wise. Strong, energetic, creativity, it's also just a card of, passionate person. It's a card of someone who definitely wants to be there, definitely, the passionate situation is possibly just coming in, and there's a lot of possibility here, okay? The situation is very positive. So, sorry, and I'm kind of stumbling, but I'm kind of trying to understand every someone's situation. So if you have got this person, then this is maybe just confirmation that this person really is this fantastic person. They're not just your wishes come true or your fantasy in your head, okay? Some advice. Well, this is the card of, really having a lot of fun. This is the card of, past life relationships. So this relationship maybe that's why you're so confused, or you're not really too sure, because this card really talks about, like, you feel like this is a memory. You feel like this is someone you've known your whole life, and maybe it's because they are, a soulmate, and you've spent past lives with them, and so everything is just that good. And again, which is probably why you're a little bit nervous, is because it just again seems like, is this possible? Is this real? Like, is someone going to prick my fingers and I'm going to wake up and realize it's not there? Okay. Because this is like the nostalgia card. This is the card of looking at happy times, a return from the past. For some of you, it is telling you that a past lover is coming back. Okay, so yeah, it could be a reconciliation between you and this person, and maybe that's why you're contemplating. Maybe you're considering, is this person going to live up to everything I need them to be? Can they come back and really be the person I need them to be now? Okay, because the end card with all those wonderful cards is this Eight of Swords. So that tells me that you are really blindfolded and you are scared. I really believe that you are petrified that this is really not true. You don't, I think that's the contemplative card. You're just really, really scared. For some, okay, again, for some, there could be two people. There could be an ex returning and a new person. So the new person is this energetic leader that is a positive, creative person that has quite a bit of money, and there's an ex-lover coming back, okay? Which is why with this card, like I said, you now need to contemplate, because you need to figure out which one of these people are going to be the person that you want to marry, okay? And that's why you are all in your head and you are stuck and you don't know what to do. You don't know how to get through the situation. Okay. For others, it's just you are seriously so much in your head that you actually don't realize that this person is perfect for you and you don't have to sit in stress. Wow, it could be a bit of a sticky situation. Okay. Again, trust your faith in the situation. So whatever your situation, you just need to trust and have faith. Okay, the number 12 is at the top here. This may resonate with you for some way or another. Just have faith. Okay, have faith that you will make the right decisions. Have faith that one of these people really and truly are your soulmate. If there is two people, have faith that you will make the right decision. There's always different ways you can pray, you can ask, and the angels will give you a sign. Okay. And if there's just the one person and he is this perfect king of wands, or she, and she's passionate and she's sexy, and you're like, oh my God, this is everything I've ever wanted. Do they really, really want me? Just have faith, okay? This is not a time to get all stuck in your head and scream. Okay, I love you. These powerful words. So this person really does love you, or one of these people really do love you. You really don't need to stress, okay? Really, you need to get out of your headspace and stop overthinking. Boundaries, caution, wow, nettle. Okay, so, okay. This is your definitely Eight of Swords. Okay, so in two situations. One of them, if you have got two different people, one of them you need to be very careful with, okay? One of them is like stinging nettle. They could sting you, they could hurt you, okay? If there isn't anyone, then this is just telling you you are worried, and that's where your boundaries and cautions are. You know, at the end of the day, I think you will know whether this person is real or whether they're not. And then you've got your transformation, magic, and illusion. So you may feel like it's an illusion, but this definitely is quite magical. And there definitely is a happy ever after here, okay? It's just everyone's situation is different. It's very difficult to read this for every single person. But yeah, there's definitely magic. Right, so here are some little secret messages. Could be what your person's thinking of, or you. And the words I've got here is, I am working on me. So that could be how you feel right now. That could be how they feel right now. Okay. We keep fighting. Okay, so maybe that's why you're all in your head, is because maybe they need to work on themselves because they keep fighting, or you keep fighting. So you need to work on yourself, because that's why you fight them, because you don't believe that this is could possibly be so true, that you might be defending yourself from them. So just watch that. You are everything to me. Okay. I feel lost. Okay, so the I feel lost could actually be I feel lost without you. Maybe that's how you feel right now. Maybe you feeling a bit lost because you're not really too sure about this person. I do want to clarify, sorry, but this pile's a little bit confusing. I mean, it's quite lovely, don't get me wrong. I don't see anything bad here, but there seems to be like different messages, and I don't know if it's because, again, you are possibly all in your head. Maybe your person's all in their head. I mean, you know, please take whatever resonates. Sorry, I just literally took my cards to do a clarification and I dropped them. Okay, so I won't shuffle that way. I'll just ask angels to please give me, I need the understanding a little bit about, you know, I'm working on me, I am lost in the boundaries. You know, there's definitely boundaries with the Eight of Swords. So I just want a little bit of clarity. What is this all about? The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work, be a team player. The Three of Earth. Okay, so this really could be a third party situation. Maybe you really do have two people to choose here and you're not really too sure which way you want to go. I need another card, please. 4 of air, time to take a rest, take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Okay, so again, I feel like whatever the situation is, it's you that needs to make this decision. You know, it could be your person. Please just, again, take whatever resonates. I'm going to get one more here. The end of a difficult situation, embrace the change and expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Okay, so I'm hoping this will make sense to someone. Please, please, please give me a comment down below if this resonates at all. Give me a thumbs up, like, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, because I would love to know in the next 7 to 10 days what happens, what is going on. Anyway, please, like I say, it really does help if you give the video a thumbs up. It really does help the video get spread far and wide, and these messages to get spread far and wide. But geez, let me know, does this make sense? Anyway, have a great week, and I'll chat to you soon.